about your life, you can book a private consultation with me at www.blackspectrumnetwork.com/peach. For only $50, you can book a full moon reading with me. You'll find out about your love life, finances, and spiritual lessons you need to learn over the next 28 days. In the words of the Memphis legend K. Michelle, don't shake unless you want to get shook. I've been your reader for today, Priestess Peach Blossom. Thank you for tuning in. Drop them peaches, Pooh. All right. It is time for the Rhythm and Flow reading. I'm so excited. We're going to be talking. Hey, Hoodoo Herbs and Peaches. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I know I didn't warn anybody that I was doing celebrity readings. I didn't say a dang thing. And for that, I'm sorry. But I've been busy, okay? Y'all can watch that. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, Black Spectrum Network? Oh, look at all these peaches. Yes, yes, yes. My orange hearts. Yes, it makes my heart warm. Thank you. Yeah, her daughter, Erykah Badu's daughter is fucking gorgeous. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. And she can sing her ass off too, y'all. She can sing her ass off too. Now, where is the phone? All right. We are going to wrap up after this. Y'all have any questions about rhythm and flow? I have my own questions, but if y'all have some, let me know. YouTube Herbs, Hoodoo, and Peaches, if y'all have any questions, let me know about rhythm and flow. Did Chance not seem irritated with Cardi? Am I the only one who picked that up? She did see Niecy. Okay. Yeah. So she did see she irritated me. You know, I'm just thank you, Phoenix Blue. She irritated me because she's just, you know, she's just not that smart. And I like Cardi. I like her music, but you know, how are you gonna have a rapper who don't rap, who doesn't rap, write her own raps? How do you have her judging these rappers who literally had to come up with everything? You know what I'm saying? They had to write all of these songs. It was a really great experience for them, I can imagine. So yeah, let me drink some water, because whoo child. All right. All right. I'm ready. Hello, and thank you for tuning into the reading produced by Black Spectrum Network. If you want to know the truth about your life, you can book a private consultation with me at www.blackspectrumnetwork.com/peach. For only $50, you can book a full moon reading with me. You'll find out about your love life, finances, and spiritual lessons you may need to learn over the next 28 days. So today we will be doing a reading on the show Rhythm and Flow. I did enjoy the show for the most part. I liked who the winner was, D Smoke. I love him. He kind of puts me in the mind of Kendrick Lamar. But he's really, you can tell he's on some spiritual. He's on the spiritual shit, but he's a teacher and he tries to reach out to the youth. So I liked who they picked. But I could not help but see that the chemistry between the judges were just a little off. And I think the reason why is Cardi B. I could have read this wrong intuitively, but I just don't feel like Chance really thought she should have been there. Chance just seemed more annoyed with her than anything. I remember seeing them do promos on the show, and he just seemed annoyed by her presence. He said something on Ellen that I thought it was shade. It might not have been, but he was, Ellen had asked him, you know, what do you think about the culture of hip hop? And he said, I really hate that word culture. And we all know that that's Cardi B's and Offset's daughter's name. So I don't know. I sense a little shade. I just want to see what the chemistry between them is like, and what does T.I. think? What does he think about the show? So let's get into it. The first question we want to know is, what's the chemistry between the judges? All right, so since there are 3 judges, I broke this down 3 ways. So this is Chance, this is Cardi, and this is T.I., and that's kind of how they sit on the judges panel. So let's see. Chance is, his energy with, as far as the chemistry is concerned, you know, he did what he had to do. I think that he had a lot of ideas that were shut down. He had a lot of things that he wanted to add to the show, or felt should have been a part of the show, that were not addressed. So that could have been the irritation that I was picking up. Maybe not so much Cardi B, but I don't think his opinion was heard as much as he would like to have had it heard. He knew that the show was going to do well. He felt like that they could pull it off. But with the 5 of Pentacles being here, you know, Chance is more so worried about, you know, the content of the music that these people were putting out. He is very passionate about hip hop, and he didn't, I don't think he's a fan of the whole trap and mumble jumble music. So I think he just wanted to make sure that they were actually putting out real content here, real something with some substance. Now Cardi B, when they offered it to her, you know, the money that they offered, you know, she was like, you know, I can see that she negotiated or tried to get some more money, but at the end of the day, this did bring her, she was thinking about the bag, and I think she very well plans on continuing the show. She came on there, and really the only thing Rhythm and Flow wanted from her is just her personality. So she said, listen, I'm gonna come up here and do what I do, and y'all are gonna love it. T.I., I don't think it's a coincidence that the 3 of Pentacles came in. So he was just, T.I. came ready to work. T.I. came ready to do what needed to be done. It looks like he was excited about this show. He had great expectations for the show as well. But this 8 of Cups kind of worries me. I don't know if he'll be back, or it looks like the chemistry between them, it's something off about it. His spirit, his vibes is just not completely connected to the show at this time. So I wonder what that is about. We'll find out. So the next question I wanted to know was, Nicki Minaj, was she offered the position of being a judge? Because I used to be a big fan of Nicki's. But as she got older, you know, my friend told me, girl, you know, Nicki is almost 40. And you're almost 40, and your attitude towards new female hip-hop artists is just trash. It's trash as hell. I don't like it. But I would much rather Nicki have been a judge than Cardi. I think Nicki can battle rap. Nicki actually writes her music. Nicki knows more about hip hop than Cardi does, if you ask me. So I want to know, was she offered the position before Cardi? So, it looks like Nicki was not interested. It doesn't look like Nicki was offered this position first. This is something she did hear about, but she heard who it was going to. So, but Nicki right now is caught up in the rapture of love, as Anita Baker says. She's worried about the relationship. I don't see Nicki Minaj too much worried about it. She has her money and other projects in the works. I really would have loved to see Nicki Minaj there. Yeah, Nicki Minaj has her own thing going on. She has her own project, and I think she was just too busy about it. But make no mistake, she was not offered this first, and I think that was very foolish of the show. Even though it was a good show, it's just I would rather a real, I hate to say real, but a better female rap artist have been one of the judges. Okay, Nicki, well, shoot, I can't wait to see what Nicki has coming out. She's more so catering to those young fans. I'm the old school fans. I was on the plane with Dwayne. You can call me whatever she said. I was one of those fans. Now I want to know, was Chance annoyed by Cardi? What was, how does he feel about Cardi B being on the show? I really want to know, y'all. I just felt away and I couldn't shake it up until the last doggone episode. I could not shake how I just felt like he was annoyed by her. So I want to know, how did Chance the Rapper really feel about Cardi B being a judge? Okay, right off the bat, the first card we get is the Judgment card. Chance was not, I could see him saying, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, her, really? But at the same time, he understood why. The producers were more so looking at the money. Cardi B brought in more viewers than Nicki Minaj. They knew Cardi B would at least bring in her fans, and so that's what they were looking at. Chance the Rapper completely understands it, but he thought that she hurt the TV show more than helped. He thought that, people are gonna see right through her, just like I am, and see that she doesn't know shit. He was worried. Chance the Rapper had his own idea of how the show should have went. This was a great opportunity to showcase underdogs, a great opportunity to get to show off great content, and it just seems like, in his opinion, Cardi B messed it up or damaged the quality of the show. It also looks like, yeah, he was definitely on the fence about it, and I feel like he felt really strongly about her not being there. But money talk, bullshit walk. So he went ahead and decided, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna work on it. I'm gonna be the best judge that I can be, and I'm gonna add what I can to it. he doesn't feel like Cardi B heart is in music. She's just at the time chasing a bag. She's chasing a bag, and he realizes that. And Chance is somebody that's really passionate, so he's just like, he respects the hustle, but at the same time, you know, this is something that was important to hip hop for him. So he's kind of just disappointed on how that went. Yeah, was he annoyed by Cardi? Yes, he was annoyed. There was a lot of times that he had to turn around and like grind his teeth. So a lot of times he thought about leaving, and I get that he even talked to some of the producers and were just saying, you know, listen, we got to change something. Something's not happening. He was very frustrated with her, but again, you know, he signed a contract at the end of the day, and he had to fulfill it. So that's what he's doing. He's fulfilling his contract. But don't mistake this from me saying that he didn't want to do the show. It's just Chance has high expectations. Chance expected, you know, the show to be ran a better way. And he also, again, wanted more input. And if they come back with a season 2, he's going to want more advice. But it just looks like Chance was, it's like I told y'all, he doesn't, it makes him cringe seeing Nicki Minaj on that, not Nicki, Cardi B on TV, listening to her responses, listening to, you know, her feedback. It just makes him cringe, because I honestly don't think he thinks her responses or her critiques are worth a damn. And I mean, that just is what it is. But you know, T.I. had a different, his attitude towards Cardi seemed different. He knew what it was, if you ask me. And he was just enjoying himself. He just came to do his job. But I want to know how he truly felt about Cardi being on the show. Let's see. All right. So how did T.I. feel about Cardi being on the show? He thought it was a bad decision. But I get that he kept his mouth closed about it. I get this is something that he, you know, just kept to himself, and he was just going to sit back and watch how it plays out. Now, for the 10 of Swords to be here, so both him and Chance thought that Cardi being on the show did more harm than help, because like Chance, T.I. is worried about the content, but he was worried that, yeah, this hurt the show, and that she might not be back on. I think that he was actually hoping that because of her performance, lack of responses, just I'm thinking that he hopes that they won't invite her back. Yikes. Sorry, Cardi. But, you know, he has love for her. It's nothing like just against her. It's nothing personal. Again, it's business. He has love for her and respect for her. It's just, you know, he understands, the Hangman shows that he understands how the game goes. Now, T.I. is a very powerful man, believe it or not. And so he has people in the producer's room. He has influences with people. So he's getting the tea about what they're planning on doing with Cardi. If they're going to bring Cardi back, if they're not going to bring Cardi back. He's getting the tea. So he's not too much worried, because he's going to know what's up before it happens. but he does think that Cardi is it's not going to work out with Cardi. I thought this was just me being crazy, but let me tell you something. My intuition is always spot on. These folks really didn't want Cardi on the show. He doesn't feel a way towards Cardi B though. Like, he still respects her and it's like, hey, let's do our job. If you saw the show, you saw him trying to help her with some of the answers, trying to finish some of her sentences, because she would like rant and she would just go on and on and on. But he respects her, so it's nothing bad. Again, it's just business. Also, T.I. and Chance didn't think this is gonna work. Not just with Cardi B, but just the show period, because this is the second time this has popped up in T.I.'s reading. The Eight of Cups, he didn't think it was going to work and was prepared to leave. So I'm thinking that they're happy with the success of the show anyway. He's hoping that the way that they're splitting the money, that it does not change. But because of how the producers are, they might be offering Cardi more money to stay if she doesn't decide to stay. So he's more worried about that. And the Devil card really, y'all, just speaks about contract. So he's in a contract with them, and I'm wondering if they're going to bring back a season 2. I want to see. Let's ask. The decision has not been made. Will there be a part 2? This is in the hands of Netflix completely. So it's basically the producers and the judges waiting to hear back what Netflix has to say. So their hands are tied. They don't necessarily have a say in if the show comes back. I'm hoping that it comes back. Because I liked it. I like how they did it. It was different. It was professional. So right now they are working on it. They're looking at the statistics. They're looking at how many people tuned in. Netflix is about the money, honey. It's not personal. It is business. So they're about the money. I see a second show coming. I don't know. Come on, card. Speak to me. No, this is still up in the air. This is still a decision. I don't think that the show was as great as they would hope. They hoped it to be. So they're still making a decision. We'll know here soon. But they're still making a decision on if the show would even come back. I like the show. Hopefully it does. We want to know, does T.I. plan on giving any recording records or signing any of the artists? You know, I like Troy Man. I liked what was the female artist that was from here in Atlanta? I liked her with the black and white hair. London B, I liked her. Flawless was cool. I just don't think that last song was a good choice for him to perform. But D Smoke, I mess with D Smoke, y'all. He's on some real things. Y'all should listen to his song. So yeah, I want to know, what did T.I. give anybody a record deal? Let's see. All right, so there's definitely talks of, he's talking to certain contestants. There were certain contestants that did catch his eye. I would not be surprised if Troy Man was one of them that he wants to talk to. He's also wanting to do some collaborations. Even on the show, the judges spoke about doing some collaborations with some of the contestants. So, yeah, he definitely had his favorites. I can see him taking them out to eat, you know, talking about how the music industry is, writing up contracts. Make no mistake about it that T.I. is an executive producer. So T.I. will be definitely having an upper hand on them. But I think he's going to look out for them. I want to know, is he going to sign Troy Man specifically? I like Troy Man. I love his energy. And I think he deserves a chance to prove himself. He has the potential to make some really good music. So let's see if he's going to sign Troy Man. All right, so it does look like T.I. did have a conversation with Troy Man, but Troy Man looks like this is some contract issues, and I don't know who he has a contract with, whether it is Rhythm or Flow or someone else. He has some obligations. What T.I. wants him to do is too much for him at this time, and I really hate that. Troy Man, I really want you to get in with T.I. I think T.I. can help your career. I think he can take you to another level, but right now Troy Man is just trying to work some things out in his personal life. It's a lot of personal things going on with Troy Man. So Troy Man, I hope that you do get better. All right, so next we want to know, will there be a season 2? Will there be a season 2? Oh, wait, y'all. We already did. Will there be a season 2? Sorry. We want to know, will Cardi B come back to season 2? I think she would if given the opportunity, but I'm interested to hear the feedback from other fans. I'm interested to see what my cars have to say and what the producers think. Do they think she should come back for season 2? Let's see. So the producers of Rhythm and Flow are going to offer it to her. Yes, do people have their own reservations about Cardi being on the show? Yes, but at the same time, money talks, numbers talk. So if people are tuning in, they're going to have her on there. It's just plain and simple. I don't like it, but her fans do, and she has a lot of fans. So it also seems like the producers are going back and forth on it. But if you're a producer, you're trying to make money. That's the bottom line. They went back and forth with it. There's some producers who felt strongly about her not being there. But it's all in the numbers and how it falls out. They are very aware that there are some people who don't appreciate Cardi being there. They know that there's people out here like me, your girl Priestess Peach Blossom, who don't want to see her on there. But it's a new day, it's a new time in hip hop, and so you don't have to be the best lyricist to be the best star in the game. So it does look like if there is a season 2, and you know they're still in the works, Cardi B will be coming back. She's going to ask for more money, and they pretty much know that they're going to have to come out with a deal that is going to be attractive to her. So they are prepared to bring up more money to keep her. So I mean, if you're a Cardi B fan, great. If you're like me and just really wanted to hear a intelligent response from a seasoned female hip hop artist, then you know that sucks for us. But okay, Cardi, get your money, girl. I'm not too much mad at that. Last but not least, what can we expect from the winner, D Smoke? D Smoke, I'm a fan of yours. I have downloaded your album on Apple Music, and I do wish you nothing but the best. But what can we expect from you in the next year, D Smoke? I'm interested. And while I'm shuffling the cards, who do y'all think should have won? I do think they picked the right person, but who do y'all think should have won? Because I am a black female, I didn't want London B to win, but London has a lot of more work to do, a lot more to learn, and if she has the right producers and the right people around her, like they said on the show, she would be great. But who did y'all think should win? Y'all know one of my favorites is Troy, man. I want to know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know, who did you think deserved to win? So I broke the next year into quarters. So for the first quarter, we have the 9 of Wands. So right now, in the first quarter of his career, on the next year, he's really focused on making music, making content. He has the money now. If y'all know, he won $250,000. So he now has the money to go in the studio, record some music, and just do his thing. So he's focused on bringing that content out within the first quarter. The second quarter would be figuring out how to distribute it. When is it the right time to release? So we're going to be talking about release dates. We're going to be talking about singles. We're going to be talking about albums. We're going to be talking about all of that during this second quarter. But the third quarter, here's the thing with these artists that I'm seeing, is that they come in thinking one thing, it's going to go one way, and then that's not really how it goes. So this third quarter of the next year in his career, he's going to have to accept some things. He's going to have to accept he won't have a say-so in all the decisions that are being made about him. He won't have a say-so, and he's going to have to deal with that. But the thing about D Smoke is that he's so creative that he's going to find a way to get around it and still make it work out in his favor. The last quarter, I get the Temperance card. So I think that he is still going to teach. I think that he's going to get back into teaching. This is something that is his passion. He's not going to do music full time. I do think he's going to find a way to get back into the community and pour back into his community. He's from Inglewood. He let everybody know. So big ups to D Smoke. I respect him. I respect him as an artist. I respect him as a person. I respect what he believes in, and I respect his message, and I believe in him. So congratulations, D Smoke. I did enjoy the show Rhythm and Flow. But thank you for tuning into the reading produced by Black Spectrum Network. If you want to know the truth about your life, you can book a private consultation with me at www.blackspectrumnetwork.com/speech. For only $50, you can book a full moon reading with me. You'll find out about your love life, finances, and spiritual lessons you need to learn over the next 28 days. In the words of the Memphis legend, K. Michelle, don't shake unless you want to get shook. I've been your reader for today, Priestess Peach Blossom. Thank you for tuning in. Drop them peaches, Pooh.
So fuel my fire, take me higher, I'll be